South Africa, listen carefully because this story is being silenced. There's a man known as Maurice Montego Maluleke, the municipal manager of Mogalakwena local municipality in Limpopo, right? He has made shocking allegations. He claims that in just 1 year, over 1 billion was looted, guys. 1 billion was looted, and he didn't just say it. He posted invoices of the transactions to prove it. This man has receipts, guys. He names these people, Popi Ramatuba and Bishop Mukamu. He says they were involved. These are the people in high positions in the Limpopo municipality, and that he was forced to process these deals and even hire their family members. Nepotism. Now he fears for his life. In his own words, he said, if anything happens to him, these people are responsible. And here's where it gets even darker. In less than 24 hours after opening an account, right, to share this information, that account was deleted. Think about that. How much power do you need to shut down someone's account quickly, right? Especially in South Africa. And yet, despite the risk, Maluleke says he won't stop exposing the rot at the top in South Africa. He says the people deserve answers, especially people in Limpopo, and he'll keep posting the truth. Whether you believe him or not, one thing is clear. South Africans deserve to know what happened to that 1 billion rand. Especially people in Limpopo, guys. The people who vote for the ANC. Why are whistleblowers silenced instead of being protected? Why is the truth being buried instead of being investigated? Because if a man risks his life to warn us, at least the least we can do is listen. Right? We cannot trust the DA, guys. We cannot trust the ANC. We cannot trust the ANC because almost all of them are implicated in some sort of corruption, including the ANC Youth League, because they don't call out their leaders for this corruption, right? We cannot trust the DA because they might be paying these media outlets to only expose our non-white people, right? It's impossible to only have black people implicated in corruption. White people are also implicated in some sort of corruption. The problem is that these media outlets are being paid to only expose Africans, right? We cannot trust the DA. You cannot trust the ANC. We cannot trust the EFF because allegedly the leader of the EFF was involved in the looting of the VBS bank found in Limpopo, right? We cannot trust, including the MKP, the leader was implicated in state capture, right? He was also allegedly implicated in the looting of the VBS bank found in Limpopo. I'm also disappointed as a vendor person, finding out that Poppy, I thought Oba Mutuaba to someone who is for the people, you see, who is standing up for the people. Kanti, she's also implicated in some sort of corruption, allegedly. Right? We cannot trust these people. As the youth, we need to stand up. We cannot trust, including Colin Mashawana, allegedly is involved in some sort of 800 million corruption, the EPWP. You can check out the story if you want. Right? And as the youth, we need to stand up. We need to organize and start our own party, even though personally I do not believe in voting. I believe if we organize and stand together as the youth, we can actually save the country. Because if we don't stand up, there won't be any country left to defend. Look, we are the future of this country and we need to stand up. We need to organize. We need to come together and stand against corruption. Guys, we need each other. Right? We cannot depend on one person saying, hey, General Mkhonazi, General... Guys, we need each other as the youth. We are the future of this country. We need to use our energy. If you just look at it, that's why I said there's a war against the youth of South Africa. There is a war against the youth of South Africa. That's why we are being programmed to love alcohol so that we cannot use our minds, to love weed so that we become slow. I'm not saying you shouldn't smoke weed. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink alcohol, but be concerned because you are the future of the country as the youth. Wake up. Awis.